you see the title of the video and you're all excited, but let me stop you real quick before we jump into that stuff, because a couple of announcements, little things. First of all, there's a March Madness bracket for LEGO YouTubers that Dalek Bricks has posted up, and I need your help to beat Solid Bricks Studios. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, that guy's... He's a pretty solid YouTuber, but I'm fairly confident and solid YouTuber as well. Thank you. So if you guys could help me with that, there's a link in the description. Please share this video or the link to help me win. Yeah, you know, all that stuff. So into the topics, we're talking about Lego Disney, and you might hear some clicking and stuff because I'm actually looking at this on the Brother Bricks website. First of all, we got the big party image there, I'd call it, with all the minifigure people. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, I've seen this on every other people's channel, and I've already clicked off the video because the announcement didn't capture my attention to begin with. Well, that's fair, and I respect your opinion to click off. But if you haven't clicked off, we'll talk about them going through. Just kind of off the top of my head. Didn't plan this out super big, and of course I will be mentioning castle-y things that I appreciate from a castle's perspective. So first up is Anna and Elsa in my pictures. You got the big picture on the screen just showing all of them. Alternate faces is a big takeaway. Winking faces. They are in the tan flesh color. I don't know what you call these colors. The human colors. Everyone's kind of human colors if they're a human. So we're not going to mention that again because that's a negative for all of those ones. I'll probably mention again. Giant snowflake. Snowflake's really fun piece. I've got it already though, and I don't think it's that useful. Call me a conspiracy Lego theory person, but they probably had a bunch of those lying around and were like, just shove it in the damn poly bag, little blind bag set, and it'll be fine. Because what else do we give Elsa? So, the braided hair is very nice, and the dress and cape and torso stuff is good. It's all good. Getting the lantern. I'm 90% sure I have a lantern at this point. I'm pretty sure I got it from an elf set, but it's really nice to be able to just get a lantern if you don't have it. You get the little cylinder brick. You get the little thing that goes in there. Very nice. Again, winking face on Anna, and her shawl, her cloak is very nice and usable. Her body print looks good too, and the dress and the hair looks good too. Yeah, whatever. Let's move on to the next one. It's Hercules, and it's really weird to see Hercules get some attention because he's kind of one of those forgotten video things. I think he had a TV series for a while on Disney, but he doesn't get like representation in the park barely at all. He gets like a little clip here and there, and merch. I want to say Hot Topic has some shirts with him on it now or something, but I mean he's still like, if you said I'm gonna go out and get a Hercules something to display, maybe a Funko Pop. I can't imagine much else. Actually, onto the figure though. Cloak, very nice. Gaining a shield. It's a little bit pigeonholed. I don't know what you want to call it. It's a little limiting because of the exact print on it, but it's a good print, so why not? The chest piece minus the arms looks like it could be usable. You can switch those out for yellow arms if you cared to. And the legs do have looks like dual molding to me. Hair is good. Nice to get sword and shield. Fantasy. Woo! Hades. It doesn't look like he gets an alternate face because it's probably going to be that double molded thing they do with the fire heads. And it is cool to get it in blue though. Blue fire head. Cool. He gets his 2 orange fires. I mean, that's not the worst thing. Again, they probably had a bajillion of these fires laying around. They're like, what do I give this guy? So they're just giving it to him. His lower body piece, I guess I would call that a toga, right? His dark weird toga thing looks cool, so that's cool. Let's move on to Jasmine and the bird. The bird is the best thing about her. We've got that hair. It may not be the exact same hair. I'm not positive. I think other people are speculating both ways. If it's the Friends hair, the Disney princess Friends doll style hair, but those should be compatible, so it really wouldn't make sense to have remade that, but they have remade hairs before, like this Anna and Elsa. I'm 99% sure that's a different Anna hair from the mini doll one, and I know it's a different one from the Elsa, so yeah, the prints and stuff look appropriate. Jafar, 2 faces, very angry face, and then like a also angry face. Nice to get the Cobra staff again. That's a perfect inclusion. I don't know if it's, it could have maybe been better. They could have maybe made a new piece, but I'm not going to complain about that. Nice sorcerer robe there. Does have a little bit of a V-neck, which is negative on that print. The hat turban thing, neat. Cloaks are neat to get, and he's got like shoulder pads, so cool fantasy stuff there. Jack Skellington, positive. I like little snowflake print, I think is what we're looking at, and a gift box. So gift boxes are nice. I think that's the third time we've gotten that gift box piece. It's just a tile on top, but the actual gift box piece is from the Series 17, Series 18 with 17 to collect. I don't know. The classic cop series, it's confusing. Sally, good pieces, cool stuff. Hair pieces might be cool. The black stem and rose, the flower pieces are the biggest thing, and that's really cool for a lot of stuff. Maybe details on something, or just as an evil plant. Evil plants are cool. Frozone, we're getting that big old disc. I know a lot of people pointing out that that's the disc from Polka Dot Man, from Batman movie, Lego Batman movie, I think. So that's probably what it is, and that's what it looks like to me too. Power Blast pieces, nice to get those. They look cool as like an energy effect, but they also are functional and fun. I like when, I think they've added stud shooters in a couple of sets. I can't think off the top of my mind. I know that there was a blind bag with a stud shooter in it. Comment what that was below, because it's off the top of my head, I can't think of it, but nice to get play feature. Edna, we're getting the teacup. We're getting the teacup with that. Neat. Also 2 faces. It looks like it's going to be the same thing with Robin with the printed eyes on it. So that's, it's a limiting thing for that headpiece, in my opinion, because of the color of it, of the eyes. Same thing with Robin. You can't have a big googly-eyed yellow figure like a classic Lego person, because it just doesn't match. Teacup was good. The mode bag, kind of a weird one. I would have expected it to maybe be a tablet, because she uses like fun technology things, but whatever. On to Scrooge. Scrooge McDuck looks like a good figure. Not terribly useful for a bunch of stuff. I'm hoping that his hat is a removable piece. I don't know if any pictures have shown that. I haven't seen any pictures showing that. It'd be really cool if it was, because then you could put it on Donald or potentially any other character that would take the, I assume, a mini peg hole hat. So like basically Donald is the best option, because Mickey and Minnie have weird ears. We'll get into that. The Huey, Dewey, and Louie, all of them look fun. I would have done them very differently. I've mentioned this to a couple people, and they said, well, Lego would never do that. But I would, and I would save Lego. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. And that's the joke that I used with them, too. I would have given them no accessories, but they would have had 3 torsos, 1 set of legs, 1 head, and 3 hats. And you could have picked which one you got. That would have made 3 figures into 1 bag. And yeah, that's a big bag. It's got 3 torsos, but like, I think that there are arguably bigger bags, quote unquote. I mean, I don't think that would have been the crazy thing. I mean, you would have had a lot of pieces left over. You'd have had 2 hats and 2 torsos left over from each one. So like that would kind of clog up your collection eventually of unusable things. But they're not terribly unusable torsos. They're just white hands and a plain body, very usable. And the hat is, again, probably a mini peg hat. But who knows if these ones are even removable? Honestly, I don't think the Duck Boys have removable hats. I think it's a molded piece, because it's different from Scrooge, who has glasses on, and Donald, who does not have glasses on. And there's obviously other differences in those molds. But, they're different. Chip and Dale. Very fun. It's cool to note that they're not the same mold with different print on them. The color of their nose is different, but also the size is different. And then the teeth, of course. They could have very easily done, I think they made a beaver out of the Abominable Snowman, a beaver for Chima, out of the Abominable Snowman collector minifigure series guy, and they like printed a tooth over stuff, and it kind of worked. It didn't look bad at all, but they could have done something similar where they printed the teeth instead of molding them or whatever, and no one would have probably cared exactly because it was really cool to get them. But 2 molded heads. Chip, honestly, I think is the better one out of the 2. Dale's not bad. Bendable legs is a cool thing. The mini legs, the teen legs in dark brown. I think that's dark brown. Maybe it's just reddish brown. It's hard to say. And then the nougaty color. Nice neutral colors for dwarves or gnomes or something. Very nice. Oh, we forgot to mention the Duck Kids accessories, because they do have accessories. Flashlight, poop. Scrooge McDuck also has a coin. Coin's really cool. I hope we get an extra one of those in the bag. We'll see. Slingshot, we've gotten slingshots before. They are fairly rare, so it's nice to get that back. And then the printed tile and book are going to be nice. No downsides to those because they're probably not super specific. Then Willie and Minnie, I think. I want to say Minnie had a different name. I want to say it was like Patricia or something. Minnie had a different name before Minnie. And it's obviously Mickey and Minnie reskins, which is nice. They do look like the Steamboat Willie ones, but that's really nice if you don't plan on getting the set, even though they're not chrome and silver and whatnot. Very nice. Again, getting that giant steering wheel is a big piece to get. With Mickey and the hat, I'm liking, and then Minnie's not bad. A kind of a gray dress skirt piece thing, very nice. So all of those are good. I will be getting all of them to kind of round out this video. So we've gotten plenty of time, and it's just been a picture on the screen. And I hope I did something interesting in editing to make you care about it, but probably didn't. You've probably clicked off, but if you haven't, thank you so much. You can support my channel with all the usual ways, subscribing, liking, and stuff. There is a link on my channel page to Ko-fi, if you want to monetarily support me. You don't have to, but if you do, if you got money you don't like, why not? I can make better Lego videos maybe. And there's not going to be, I'm sure there's stuff on the screen for you to click. Who knows? Also support me in that March Madness thing if you're watching this after release, shortly after release. That's it. Rest in pieces, my users. Lego users rise up, or whatever catchphrase I'm using right now. Thank you. Goodbye.